And we are live for that Friday feeling on the morning run. It is Big Dog Chico. It is Deuce Scoops. It is your man, Uncle Neely. We got Alejandro Mata, kicker for Colorado, joining us right off media days. And who knows, just for Chico to have some fun, Deuce, let's throw some balls around at him. He likes that. It's the morning run.
Say good morning to you, no matter where you're checking in from. It is morning somewhere, 7 a.m. Hawaii time, all the way to 1 p.m. Eastern time on the eastern coast of America. It is the morning run with Philip Dukes, Uncle Neely, and Big Dog Chico. We're going to be very professional this morning as we have a couple of guests coming on. We have the kicker from the Colorado Buffaloes, Alejandro Mata, and also another guest might be joining us from the culture. So y'all stay tuned for that, and we'll get into it. So I'm going to kick it to my co-host next to me, Uncle Neely. How are you doing today?
Man, doing good, brother. Like you said, I know it's morning somewhere. That's our motto. But it's always morning where Big Dog Chico is producing from. And we start the show. The show was born in Boulder, Colorado, so it's always 11 a.m. Mountain Time. I'm sitting in Arlington, Texas, home of your Dallas Cowboys. Deuce the Scoopers in the ATL. 1 p.m. there, but y'all know, as we say, it's morning somewhere. Fresh off of media days here in Texas. So special guest Alejandro Mata is going to join us, talk about his experience. We're going to unravel some more sports, a lot of stuff taking place at NBA Summer League. Bronny, Cooper Flag. There's a lot of scoring going on. See what ATL going to do as well. Dukes, how you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. Real funny day, man. We'll talk about it in a minute, but, the Falcons going Falcon. And funniest thing in the world, dog, we watching the Falcons on Netflix. All you see is my little boy, like literally just like this. So that was a real funny kind of that's kind of what's going on in our world today. Like everybody like, bro, you seen Cam last night? There's people hit me up like, bro, I thought that was Cam. And Cam literally is like the face of a Falcons. My son today is the face of a disappointed Falcons fan, like across the city. So it's been fun, but it's been wild. But how better to encompass like what the Falcons go through than Cam being the model for it. It's crazy.
And
you know that's trying to go viral.
Oh, it's gonna live forever.
Yeah. Cam, hey, look, Cam.
Did y'all know?
Shaking my head in here. When I be here shaking my head, I be like this. Cam like,
right.
Well, Falcons,
your daddy's son.
But I tell you what, Chico, Deuce, if the Falcons going Falcon, Mata going Mata, and that means Mata don't miss. Let's bring on Alejandro Mata. Man, now he's just known by one syllable because Coach Prime just calls him Ta.
Ta. That's it. That's all you need.
I did not immediate day. I did add Freaky in front of him. I call him Freaky Ta now.
Now you got to go look up who Freaky Ta. Now you got to go look up who Freaky Ta was. Now legendary lost boy.
On hip hop game, man.
Mata,
let's get right into it, man. Media days this week. When I looked around day one, when I looked around day two, you were like the only specialist in the building. How did it feel to have Coach Prime's invitation extended to you, and how did it feel your experience as well as being the only specialist?
Well, it was definitely a unique experience. I know a lot of specialists throughout the country don't get to go to media days no matter what conference you're in. And having a coach that trusts me that much to represent the team in such aspect is definitely, a blessing.
Yes, absolutely. Tell us about the experience, though. Like, was there anything that you learned from being there, or what did you take away from the experience?
One thing that I took away is definitely how much people actually care about kickers. I was actually, getting people were actually talking to me. They were asking me questions. They were actually curious about my story about the last 4 years with Coach Prime, going all the way back to Jackson State and everything. So, it wasn't just Juju, Caden, DJ, and Jordan. I was there too. So it was great.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I saw a clip of you this week. You said that you won 3 state championships. A lot of people don't know that. Give people a little bit of your background coming from high school and how it was that led you to go to Jackson State real quick.
There's times I like to claim that I have 4 states because freshman year my high school won the state championship as well, but I don't claim it because I wasn't a varsity yet. But you know, I went from Lee County to Beaufort High School from freshman to sophomore year, and then sophomore year, Beaufort beat Warner Robins in the state championship in the 2019 state championship by a game-winning field goal. It wasn't me, sadly. It was our starter, Hayden Olson. He was a baller. I'm not gonna lie. So that's one. Then the second one came the following year. At that time, I was actually the starter. First year starting, I got All State, I got Player of the Year, I got Kicker of the Year, I got All Conference, All League. I got every reward that pretty much every kicker could ever think of. And then it was actually against Lee County, who I just came from. Kicked the game winner there, so I got my second ring. And then third one, my senior year, we played against Langston Hughes, and we beat them by like a point, I believe.
You saw Dukes hold a helmet up, right?
Did he?
Yeah, you might have missed it. Show it to him, Dukes. He was shooting shots at you.
Yeah, no, we I'm undefeated against them, so don't you worry about that.
Pop your shit, mama!
Man, you know what? Hey, you got to go. You got to go remind T Love. The T Love came from Langston. You got to go remind him y'all beat them. He was on that team.
Man, I got you.
Yep.
Mata, as you went throughout the day, of course, Dukes was also involved. Shout out to Dukes in some of your media training that you went through getting ready. But there was another aspect of it where you guys were filming promo videos. Talk to about the one where you closed it out with the Mata dance and then the kick.
Oh, bro. So I don't know if people know this, but dancing isn't really my deal. Like I don't dance to rap music. For me, it's bachata, salsa, reggaeton, dembow, the usual Latin things. And they were in there playing like Young Boy and stuff. I'm like, I don't know how to dance to this, so I just pulled up the OG.
What's the OG?
I had to. I didn't have any other choice. I was like, bro, like the whole time I went last because I didn't know what else to do. I was thinking about what can I do.
Hey, well, they're checking it out on the screen. I don't know if you can see it. They're gonna see you do it. You did it.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Salter going first right here. So you thinking about it right now. You coming up with your game plan right here.
Yep. I see Caden do the greedy. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's acceptable still.
Right.
And then they pull him back. And Juju goes, he does his little,
But you gave Juju a real push, like get out of there, freshman.
Get out here.
I had to hit it.
Hey, freak the shoes.
I had to hit it.
With the kick.
I had to hit
it. Cold-blooded out there, man.
Hey, that's hard.
That gritty is not easy to do. I almost pulled a hamstring trying to do that.
I played a lot of Fortnite for me to learn it.
Hey, I don't know if in them. I don't know Dukes. Pardon the interruption, Dukes. I don't know, Mata, if y'all appreciate in that moment that throughout college football season, including week 0 all the way to the national championship, when games are on Fox, they're gonna see Mata hitting that dance and doing that kick.
I'm glad I'm able to bless their eyes in that way.
Now you killed. Were you able to hit when he sweat the shoes? I said, "Hey, nah. He been in the lab. That ain't easy to do. Yeah, for sure."
Were you able to hear Uncle Nick when he yelled like in support of you? He was like, "Ah!"
Bro, it stood up. That's for sure.
And Mata, I'm always hype you up, baby. Like Mata taught me, you can't ice. It's already closed.
Can't ice something that's already iced.
Hey, Mata, in the off season,
Chico, play it one more time while Dukes asks this question, man. We gotta see it again.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Mata in the off season, like, so right now you already went through the first part of weight training. What are you working on now as you go into fall camp? Is it less weight training and more accuracy type stuff, or is it still a blend as far as trying to get stronger? Like, what's your game plan for when you guys get started again?
Well, on a personal level, I feel right now I'm working more on my technique than my actual strength, because there's always flaws. There's always things you can get better at. And going back to my kicking coach from Georgia and even the kicking coach that I have here, they both matched and told me that I got to improve in one certain thing. And they told me that I'm losing 5 to 6 yards on just based on that one thing. Mm-hmm. So meaning I should be hitting like high 50s this year, hopefully. But we'll see.
Yeah, and speaking of that motto, one thing that Coach Prime always preaches and you've heard it since your Jackson State days with him, that if he doesn't see it at practice, you're not going to see it in the game.
Right.
And so what do you, when you talk about that increased distance, what is it you want to show him in practice during those special team reps, live or film would have you, that it give him that confidence? Okay, Mata, it's 52 right now. Go kick it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it just goes back to practice, just being able to show him that I can consistently do it, not just once every 3 reps. I got to be able to hit all those 3 reps consistently with plenty of distance, plenty of hang time, and just give him that comfortability that, the second we hit that 35, that 40-yard line, we should be within field goal range.
Hey, shout out to your parents, man. From the Prime Parents video, your dad has been very supportive of you, and your mom also, your whole family. Give a shout out to them and talk about how they have been like a supporting factor behind you during your college days away from home.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to my parents, because honestly, I do this for them. My biggest goal in life is, obviously make the NFL, but I want to make the NFL to retire my parents. My dad has worked way too hard in life to provide for me, my sisters, and my mom, for him not to be able to retire early. So I want to give him the opportunity to, retire before he turns 55, I think, 60, somewhere in there.
I love that, man. I'm 54. You can retire me.
I got you, Hunk.
Appreciate that.
I'm not even gonna go there. Go ahead, Duke. I'm not gonna go there.
Now, so right now, look, you're starting to see all of these pundits come out nationwide, and they're saying that we don't expect Colorado to win 5 games. We don't expect them to win 6 games. They only nobody's putting you guys in the Big 12 championship picture right now, even after the season that you guys had last year and the additions that you've made. Does the team take that personally, or do you guys even hear any of that, or do you block it all out?
We block it all out just because, the same thing happened last year. They had us ranked, 12th, 13th, somewhere in there, towards the bottom of the league, and we ended up being top 4. So we know that, they're not out there. They're not working with us. They're not working out with us. They're not running with us. They're not running the place with us. They're not in the meeting room with us. So there's nothing that they know that can give us a position on the conference. We know what we have, know what we got to do.
Mata, we all human, man, and we all got egos. Some of us are probably more healthy than they should be, Chico, but we all got them. What was it for you, man? Because one of the things I noticed, and you touched on it earlier about, being there with Seton, DJ, and the 2 quarterbacks, it was really hard for you to walk around and people not already know who you were. Like, you had a lot of media reaching for Mata, a kicker, and you got 2 quarterbacks there in the first, arguably first-round offensive lineman, the first-round defensive back. What did it say to you and your brand and the things you want to accomplish that you're recognizable in those media spaces?
I've always said it, kickers are people too. I don't care what anyone says.
That's a shirt. That's a shirt. People too.
I'm pretty sure. I think I said that on a press conference my sophomore year or something. I don't remember. But kickers are people too, and I think just because we don't do as much, physical aspect of it in games, we still work as hard as they do. We're still learning how to get better in the meeting rooms by watching our technique, watching techniques from the NFL, watching, anything that you could watch to help you. We're doing it. So there's nothing that they can tell us to make us feel like we're not part of the team.
Hey, we saw Jordan Seaton getting an extra workout in, man. How has it been seeing his transformation, going from, as he said, 350 plus to 305? Now he's just looking chiseled. Talk about Jordan Seaton a little bit and what he's just shown you throughout this past year.
He's different, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Today, actually, he beat me in the 200s that we ran, so I'm not proud of that. But if I'm gonna get beat by an offensive lineman, it's gonna be Jordan Seaton. So if you think about it like that, it's cool. But I mean that just feeds into his personality. He's the type of guy to skip on media day or the first few bits to work out and get better. That's the type of guy I want protecting my quarterback. I don't know about y'all.
Exactly. Me too.
Mata, when you look at kickers, past, previous, present, who's a kicker that you admire and that you can see some of your game or you can take something out of that game? I know who I think. When I think about you, I say I can see his game being like somebody. But who's a kicker that you admire?
Well, originally it was Justin Tucker.
Oh,
Okay.
He said originally.
But
Did you say Tugger or Tucker?
Oh, come on. Greatest kicker in NFL history throughout his whole career. And this situation is just gonna damn near just overshadow all of that. Allegedly.
Like, on the field, I want to be like him, you know?
Right.
On the field. Off the field, I probably want to avoid everything that he's been doing.
Man, I'm gonna tell you who I was thinking. I was thinking
Automatica.
Yep, boom.
Yeah. I actually followed him on Instagram. Follow him and his sons at UCF or USF. I mean,
yeah,
man.
I think I played against them. One of them was at USF when I played down there a long time ago. That lets you know how old I am. Damn.
Yeah. I think because I think Bill went to Kansas State, so it had to be Martin.
Dang. That's the one that ended up playing at Tampa Bay.
No.
Yeah, he was Tampa Bay. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So he was right down there in his home then where he played at.
Man, I know you gotta get out of here, man. One final question to you. You got a couple more workouts, then a break.
Yep.
You come back for truly fall camp. Just to put it on the table, you got a crowded specialist room. There's some competition in there. What are some things you want to do personally that Mata is called on for that particular hash at that particular distance when week 1 Georgia Tech comes?
Are you talking about like me? What do I want by the time Georgia Tech comes? Like, what's my
like to be the guy because there's other kickers in the room now.
Well, Buck, he's pushing me, man. He's a great kicker. He's a great guy, and he's definitely pushing me to like be a better kicker and a better person as a whole because he's honestly a really good guy. So definitely by Georgia Tech, I want to be, consistent, automatic, and make sure the whole, not just Coach Fran, but the whole team trusts me from like 55 and under.
Yeah. Hey, we'll let you go to this one. One more because it came from the chat. Brown 90 wants to know, ask Mata how the difference maker, and that's what we call Coach Andrew Swayze, the difference maker, how has he affected the program since he's been there?
No, man. He's insane, bro. He definitely knows his stuff. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what position needs what. It's the little things that he's changing that's making like a really big difference because, we're doing core every day, which I know a lot of teams don't do. We're doing we're running like a freaking track team. He's definitely getting us in shape. We're getting stronger. We're getting faster. And it's gonna be a great season.
Yeah, all of that running is gonna pay off. Watch.
Exactly.
Like you said, it's a running game.
That's what gets me through. I'm like, okay, this is worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it.
Yeah.
We're by like rep 17 on the hundreds. I'm like, almost there. Come on.
Yeah.
It's insane, man.
That running and that ab work is going to pay off. I can guarantee you that.
All right, Mata, man, we appreciate you stopping by the morning run. And, Chico, I sent it to you. I don't know if you got a chance to look at it. Mata cut us a promo, man.
Yeah, I got it at one of the videos. I'm going to have it set up to run, probably at the end of this video.
You know what? Let me see something. I
should have had it set up. I didn't know Mata was coming on today. Mata, why don't you do it right now? He can do it right now. He can do it live.
No, I'm gonna show it to him, Chico. I got it on the phone here.
Yeah, if he told you how many tries it take, I don't think you'd want to do it.
He did his in Spanish.
Yeah. That's called a drop right there. You know what I mean? That's called a drop.
Hey, no, when I hit him, I said, hey, Mata, I want to record a drop with you. He went.
I didn't know what that was.
Oh, you know now, because you're going to have to do a lot of them coming soon with all the media, so get ready for it, man. We appreciate you coming on, Mata, and, much love to the fam, and do your thing this year, man. Mata don't miss. Y'all give it up for him in the chat. Put a W in the chat for Mata.
One time, Mata, showing their mustache.
Mustache? Oh, hold on. It's bad lighting right now, but it's there. I promise it's there.
You've grown a mustache.
Has a little shadow going.
I like what you did right there.
Appreciate it.
Like how you got that lined up.
Yeah, you had to. Had to get right for me today.
All right, dog. Bada man. All right.
Mata, Alejandro Mata, kicker.
Mata, I like how you got that
Colorado.
lined up right there.
Yeah, Mata
Don't worry
miss. He
about it,
miss
big
on the
dog. I
line.
know
He
somebody
miss on
like
the
it.
line. Yeah. Oh, Mata.
A W in the chat for Mata. Hey, we have another guest going to be joining us too. I hear feedback. Is it just me, or is it you guys too?
It's probably just you and Timu.
Okay. All right. Got you.
Oh, Dukes, man. Last night, let me tell you about your boy, man.
Oh, here we go again.
He's sitting there playing videos. Now, you know, the chat be on me about, man, don't talk to Chico like that. Chico trying, da. So, you know, I was in my glass now. And
that was my glass.
I was like, Chico, it'd be nice if everybody else could hear the video. I'm giving him hints that we can't hear.
Right.
At about the third time, he was like, oh, y'all can't hear. I tried not to cuss you out, dog. But it's literally the only thing you respond to. I asked you to sit down nicely. You don't do it. I cuss at you, then you go sit down. So I got to talk to him and what he hear.
Yeah, I guess you got to speak a little
Like
Chico
Coach
sometimes.
Coach Brian said, you can't coach him all the same, dog. The standard the same, but you can't talk to him all the same.
Yeah, he truly believes that too.
Then he gonna come back, man. It was so crazy. I heard you, saying it, but because I wasn't cussing, you wasn't moving.
Nah, it was playing in my ear, Dukes, and I hear Unc saying that he can't hear it. So I play it again, and I hear it in my ear. So I assume he can hear it, right?
Right.
So but I know he on that Drake too. I'm like, that Unc must. So I ignored it a little bit to the third time. I'm like, he really can't hear it.
The line of the night, Mia just reminded me. The line of the night. This just gonna say we had a mascot clip. He gonna say, "Hey y'all, because y'all know it's real people in the mascot uniforms."
No, he didn't.
I ain't say it like that, but yeah.
No, he didn't. I refuse to believe. No, Chico. I don't believe that, Chico.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. What the chat saying?
I got my eyes watering, man.
That man, he stopped the press like he got everybody's attention. Because yeah, people don't appreciate it, man. But it's real people in them uniforms.
I gotta go back and see it, Chico. I gotta go see that one. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't even know where to go from this.
Chico, you said that.
Those are not big facts, but we have big facts co-founder coming up.
No, Chico, the man asked you a question. Did you say that?
No, what I said was this.
No,
all right,
Chico,
mascots on
you lying if you start to answer with no. If you start to answer with no, you lying. Say yes, but I meant. Like, don't say no.
No, I didn't say it like that. I said it like this. I said I was speaking to the fact that the mascots was coming over there hollering at and dapping up the Colorado players and stuff. So I was like, man, you know, there's real people inside of that mascot outfit, you know, costume. So they want to go over there and dap up the Colorado players just like anybody would. So don't think that. And everybody was like, yeah, we know they're real people inside, Chico. I'm like, duh.
How they say it, Chico? Hey, man.
Yeah, but
y'all do
know it's real people in there, right?
That's funny.
We didn't figure it was a Jayhawk that big that walked on two legs. We really did, Chico.
Unc was like, but Chico, how do they see out of the costume?
No, don't put that on me. And I will tell you that was George C. said that. George C. looked at me and said, "Oh, why they mouth open?" He thought they were seeing out the eyes.
But man, nah, man. I'm leaving. I got nope. Nope.
And he said it questioning the chat, like y'all do know there's real people in there, right? Like
I gotta go
y'all on game.
Some people might not know, you know what I mean? Some people might, yeah. Anyways, do we have Scream coming on, dude?
Yeah, he said he gonna come on. He should be in there if he ain't.
He ain't on yet, but we'll see. But other than that, we got a lot of news going on in the sports world today. I don't know if y'all caught NBA Summer League with Bronny James and Cooper Flag or not, but I think what was it? 5 of 15 Cooper Flag went in the game. What's your thoughts and assessment on that, Dukes?
No, I think it's his first summer league game. You know, he'll get better. I saw what I needed to see. He can play defense. He got a little bit more explosion than people give him credit for. Excuse me. And he's got a game that's gonna age well because it's not based solely in explosion. Like he's real crafty and skilled. So I think his game is gonna age well. And I was excited to see Bronny get off a little bit. You know, coming off a bad summer league game where I think he had like 2 points or something like that. And he rebounded with a better performance. Actually looked real natural on a step back from three. I thought that was really good with a hand in his face. So shout out to Bronny, man. I root for him because I know how it is. You know, I know what I don't know from personal experience, but I see how much people pretty much scrutinize him.
Yeah.
So I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna start with your end to be my beginning. I certainly root for him because the narrative has been framed against him so ridiculously. If you look at where he got picked, that particular pick, the 10 before, it ain't never been discussed as this man been discussed. Like you got been riding the back end of a bench for decades on the team, and nobody says a word, but everybody got an issue about how Bronny got to prove himself. And he played Power 5 basketball in college, has overcome a heart issue and made it back, to college basketball and then back to and getting to the NBA. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that he wouldn't be on the Lakers if his dad wasn't LeBron James, but we got to stop acting like Bronny James did not have NBA caliber talent. Like he is playing better than the people who were picked immediately before him.
Right.
And so, like, that's who you got to compare him to. You got to compare him to his neighbors. It's like when you buy real estate, you get an appraisal, you get comps of what's around you. You don't get comps from, the suburb, 30 minutes away. What's the value of the people next to you? Like, are you doing better than them? And when you look at where he was picked, he's way better than the people that was picked around him. Having said that, switching the flags, I just think what you saw him do at Duke, size, skill set, all of it just translates. I just think he has to get in NBA condition. Because keep in mind, being a one and doneer, he's still going to be kind of light in some aspects playing grown men. So over the next 2 seasons, he'll get his weight up, get his height up, and he'll play big boy ball down there. But his skill just absolutely translates to the next level. So it's only going to be up from here.
Absolutely. All right. We're going to have more from that later on. But Bronny was 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, including the miss that would have been a game winner. And Flag was 5 of 21, just to clarify that. He also had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and the block in 31 minutes. And hey, I think it's still promising. Last question though: do you think he's more of a guard or a forward, Duke?
I think they're interchangeable. In this, I guess iteration of basketball, the 2 and the 3 is interchangeable for the most part. So yeah, I just think he's a wing. Let me say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Dukes. In fact, in this iteration, still in your ACT word of the day, but I don't know if we have positions anymore. Came up, there was a clearly defined 1 through 5, and you could do an eyeball test and know them apart. And I think some of that, at least the 1 through the 3 became the change when Detroit would roll out that 3-guard offense, and take out a small forward. But, you knew who the small forward was and who the power forward was and who the center is. Now, power forwards and centers, some teams don't have a center. Center in the NBA is almost like fullback in football. Like, it's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because you got centers who can run the point now.
Yeah. I think it's more defined about the positions are defined by what you do on the floor. Like you're going to be rebounding, you're going to guard the big man, then I guess you're the center. You don't have to necessarily be the tallest guy or the slowest guy on the court nowadays, So that's why you see LeBron damn near guarding 1 through 5 now, because everybody is positionless. You know, he can just go out there on the court. So we got Scream in the background. We got DJ Scream in the background, so we're gonna get his thoughts. He's a sports fan also. And we'll go from there. Dukes. Let me see. Atlanta Hawks once again. Atlanta Falcons we don't need to talk about. But your city is buzzing. My cousin missed his flight because he didn't realize what was going on in Atlanta right now. And he made a whole post. Yeah, he made a whole post about driving to Atlanta from Birmingham as he normally does in his time. And then thinking he's going to make his flight but getting there and realizing how much traffic is. Well, he's like, what the hell going on? Then he gets to the airport and see a whole bunch of, I'm just gonna say people wearing cowboy outfits and crop shirts, crop tops, and cowboy boots and flannel pants and all type of stuff, right? And he was like, man, I wish I could quote it right now, but he ended up missing his flight. He was like, what the hell is going on? And if you look it up, there's a lot of things going on in Atlanta right now, including the Beehive and Cowboy Carter with Beyonce's concert going on in Atlanta. How is traffic? How is it going? What are you seeing?
Did you, hold on, Dukes? Did you just do that 10-minute damn speech to ask that man how traffic was?
How's traffic? How's it been with all the stuff in Atlanta? I'm really just trying to stretch until our guests get ready in the background. But if you have a question that you want to go to, you can.
Traffic in Atlanta the same no matter what's going on. It don't get no worse or no better, we say in the country.
Well, Dukes is gonna break that down for us right now. Is it any different, or is it worse right now? Like, what's going on in Atlanta?
I ain't been nowhere.
You ain't been no.
I ain't been
You
nowhere.
ain't seen all the cowboy outfits and stuff out there.
I took my son go to summer camp around the corner. That's the only place I've been. Traffic was good. It's always good going to summer camp.
Exactly.
Yeah, but now I mean,
if you live in the area that you got to do stuff in, it's all good.
Yeah, I bet Atlanta traffic is always gonna be traffic. But now, like you said, like for somebody who may not be expecting it. Now coming from Birmingham, I guess he came 20. So if he was coming 20 to the airport, then yeah, maybe I could see that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
you got Beyonce, All-Star, Major League Baseball All-Star,
HBCU,
Goldberg Saturday is making his return. You got a lot going on in ATL.
So that's my point. So you telling me
you didn't make the damn point, Chico? You just rambled about cowboy hats and crop tops. And you
I asked him a question so he can make the damn point.
Gonna say, hey, how's the traffic, dude?
Oh, you know what? It's somebody else got a big concert too.
That's a lie.
State Farm.
Yeah, but it's a lie.
State Farm got a concert.
Yeah, it's one that State Farm too. Somebody big too. It's like this one of them cities. I'm staying one of them weekends. I'm staying in the house. Matter of fact, I tell you where I be at tomorrow. Coach Steph Brown, friend of the show. He has an annual camp with Nate Wiggins from the Baltimore Ravens. They having their camp tomorrow. So if you're in the city, man, pull up, man. We over there in Zone 4 tomorrow.
I think he has Jimmy Horn Jr. and LeJontay Wester. They're working out with him right now. Also, he just posted.
Yeah, he got both of them in the city, man. So matter of fact, Cam might be going to train with them later on today.
Nice. Get that good footage for us right there, man. Let everybody see it. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Jimmy Horn Jr., LeJontay Wester, Coach Steph, and everybody out there continuing to work, stay in shape, and do their damn thing. And I appreciate you clarifying once again that traffic is not normal this weekend in Atlanta.
And I appreciate Andre Walker backing me up and quoting that Mississippi Delta talk. It ain't got no wussle.
Ain't got no wussle. That's funny.
Oh, that went from Mississippi to Georgia then because it skipped over Alabama. What the hell is Wusser? Or Wusser?
Worser.
Then they got
it's no worser.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. What we doing?
Hey, how Chico doing in Hurley Hospital? Well, he ain't got no wussle.
Lord have.
Come on now, dog.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Y'all just said this. I mean, literally coming through right now. That's step Jonte them right now.
Yeah, I saw it. He sent it to me. Yep.
Yep. Man. He texted some more on me. Shout out to them boys.
I see Scream back here, but I don't know if he's trying to get on and is not letting him get on, or he's just let me test it out. Scream, you there? Let me see. Got the legendary DJ Scream. He's probably handling something right now.
Yeah, they got Wilson.
They got what? I'm finna hear him see what he say. Hey, take me out screen right quick, Chico.
That got Wilson. Unkism.
This is me and Chico now. What the hell we gonna do?
Oh Lord.
Do up a fight.
Put the
boxing gloves on. That's how we do it. Fight 3 times a week. Me and Chico get on live with an hour show and fight for 45 minutes of it.
He said, "What we gonna do? I'm gonna do a fight."
Hey, what Uncle Chico do? Argue about something? Hey, it's like Fred Lamont. We make up by the end of the show. Hey, the first 10 minutes we friends. Next 40 we fight. The last 10 we friends. and tell everybody to come back next week.
Right. Like, yeah, we're gonna come back high for y'all 2 motherfuckers. Oh man.
Speaking of Chico, I went back and listened to that segment where I couldn't get the camera to flip like Denzel.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I called you a mofo online.
Oh, live. This be the funniest thing to do, to go back and listen to us and see why we get into it and how we get into
I
it.
said, man, I just got the camera flipped. Now this motherfucker want me to zoom. I didn't know
naturally. Man, we have a legend joining us right now. Oh my gosh. From the culture, from the music industry right here. If you heard of Hood Rich Radio, then you already know what it is, man. We got a classic. If you heard of Big Facts, then you know what it is. Shout out to the Big Facts Network. Also, give it up for DJ Scream joining us right here, dog.
What's up, everybody? What's up, fellas? Happy Friday to y'all.
What up,
Happy
Scream?
Friday to you too.
Scream. So we got to start here, man. So right now, you know, we are a Colorado based show where we talk about everything across the country. Being an Atlanta native, can you talk about what Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, means to not just as a coach, but what does he mean to the culture as a kid growing up in Atlanta?
Man, that's crazy. I had a crazy debate one time in the barbershop. I was saying I think Deion Sanders invented swag. Him and Ric Flair. I think they invented swag in our culture. Like, it wasn't. I wasn't saying wasn't nobody fly, but like after you saw Deion, you wanted to be fly. When I say fly, like it ain't just like fashion, you know what I'm saying, apparel, but just like the aura, you know what I'm saying, the confidence, everything. Like, you know, you can score a touchdown or you can score a touchdown the way Deion scored a touchdown. You understand what I'm saying? You can get a pick or you can get a pick the way Deion had a pick. And y'all forget, like, Deion was on that mic now. Y'all remember the song, right?
Yeah.
Couple
of them. Must Be the Money, one with MC Hammer and such. That was prime. I used to run home from school in 6th grade. I'll never forget, this is the vivid memory. I used to run home from school in the 6th grade, in particular to my friend's house who lived closest to the school, just to try to watch Rap City, just because I knew they might play Must Be the Money on everything. Look at Unc's face. On everything, you had to go home and try to catch it.
True story.
Screen, let me tell you something about Chico Screen. First of all, man, peace and blessings to you, brother. It's wonderful to have a legend like yourself join the morning run.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
y'all. Chico has this unique way, uncanny way of telling the truth, but not the whole truth. He ran home to his friend's house, but he didn't run to that house because it was close to school. He went to that house because nobody else in Selma had cable, and so that's the only one they could go to. Everybody else TV was cable ready, but they wasn't ready for cable, so we all had to run to that one. That's on where Rap City was gonna be.
That's funny. That's funny. That's
Scream, I gotta ask you this, man, about Prime and his swag. Because I totally agree with you. It's like he was the personification, invention of it to some degree. Because even when you try to replicate it, it don't look the same when other people do it. Like, I use me as an example. I ain't gonna lie, like Chico. Coach Prime to this day will take his fleece jogging pants and tuck them in long white socks. And it look cool when he do it. Man, I tuck my damn pants in my socks, walk by the mirror, and said, no, I can't do it.
Hey man, that's it's just inexplicable confidence that it's just an inexplicable confidence that we all should have. It's not the wrong confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people got the wrong confidence when they really not that.
Right.
You feel me? But it's like he know he that. And it shows in his aura and his confidence. But if you get to like shopping with him, he cool. He's just a regular, you know what I'm saying? Like, he cool. So that's priceless, man. That's priceless.
I think what really helped also is the play on the field. You know, with him playing on the field and delivering, you know, all the time at the highest level, and then it matches off the field. I think that's what separated him from 99% of other people, because everybody else gonna try to swag off the field, but then they can't, you know, complete the project on the field. I always take it back to my homeboy. He used to be able to dribble like hell, shake everybody, but then get there and miss the layup. Yeah, you only got half of it, dog. You only got half of it. Prime had all of it. Like, he'll shake somebody, you know, figuratively, and go dunk that thing. in other words. So that's what I think sets him apart from everybody else.
Yeah, most definitely.
So
Duke.
Screen, for everybody who may not know who you are and some of the things that you do, like right now, you know, in the city of Atlanta, straight legend, you know, like Chico spoke to, the Hood Rich tag. Anytime you hear somebody playing a mixtape or anything like from the 2000 era up to now, you know that's associated with you and your brand. And then you guys have Big Facts. So you, Big Bank Black, and Baby Jade. So now you're on Revolt TV. You got one of the biggest podcasts in the world right now. How did you make that transition going from esteemed mixtape DJ and radio DJ and being able to put that together with a guy like Big Bank, where we see him in a total, like, this is one of the, like, just to be honest, one of the biggest gangsters in the history of Atlanta. And you got this man on the health kick playing golf, talking about how people can better themselves. Like, talk about that transition from the music game to Big Facts.
Yeah.
Man, you know what, man? Honestly, you know, I think some time ago, shouts to my brother Big Bank. I always like to give when you achieve something, man, it's because you put in the work and you put your mind to it. Like, I give y'all real transparent information. Like, Deuce is one of my best friends, and pushing him into this space and motivating him, I get a little credit for that. But I'm proud of him because he did the work. When he finally decided to do it, he's one of them people that will know he can do it and won't do it. But when he do it, boy, he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you for that. And for me, man, I just, you know, God-fearing person, man. I just, when Big Facts started, for me, it was kind of like a lot of prayer. Like, where do I go now? You know what I'm saying? Like, the mixtape game ain't necessarily where it was. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, well, I know I ain't finna just kind of go to the background with the mixtape game. I know it ain't over. You dig what I'm saying? So for me, just kind of being in spirit and staying still, I'm like, well, now it's kind of time to, like, tell the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell it'll take me 20 more years to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? And to bring some homeboys in so we can tell our story in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, as it relates to music and culture and sports and fashion and lifestyle and everything. So, I mean, I think it was a point, man, a conversation we had real early on. I said, Bank, I'm gonna help set it up and get it going, bro. But, bro, don't have me do all that if you ain't gonna really do it. He was like, you got me. Like, you got my word. You know what I'm saying? A little bit behind, like, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna do it or we're not gonna do it. And the crazy thing is, like, it's so funny because he would start to beat me to the podcast. And if anybody know me, I'd be early.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll be like 30 or an hour early. And in the studio, like, you know, Bank already here. I'm like, man, we don't film with 3 more hours. Like, what? But he got it. He adapted it. You dig what I'm saying? So, salute to him for, you know what I'm saying, taking that step. And as far as the podcast goes, man, you know, the gift of these mics that's in front of us, bro, you know, can be used for good or bad. You dig what I'm saying? And we try to use it for good and progression and to really get people's thoughts and emotions. It's like therapy for us. We always say Big Facts is our weekly therapy session. You know what I'm saying? That's how we use it. And I'm sure it's very therapeutic for y'all to get together and chop it as well. And just, obviously, there's some people out there trolling and reaching for clickbait and doing some, you know, not so trill stuff with the podcast and their platforms, but we always just try to use ours for truth. Come speak your truth. You know what I'm saying? Now, be people on there lying. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we try to stick to the facts as much as possible. It's been a blessing. We 5.5 years, and we feel like we just getting started.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Let me go back on some music tip real quick with you. You know, you can't talk about music and the culture and not mention ATL, and you can't talk about ATL and not talk about, you know, DJ Scream, so many others. But when you look at from back in the day of selling stuff out of trunk of the cars to concert promotions, to the evolution of tapes to CDs, all the way up to now in streaming. And now the music industry seems to be like have gotten away from the artists and what the artists, you know, when we were owning it. Where do you see that fork in the road, whether it's that streaming path or something else, that like, oh man, maybe we shouldn't have played it that way as the industry? Is there anything you list like, man, if we could rewind this and turn left instead of right, we'd be in a better position?
We don't control that. So, like, right now you got a lot of people fighting AI, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you fight AI, you're gonna be in past tense. You know what I'm saying? I come from DJing like records, vinyl, and I remember when it went digital, I tried to fight it for a little bit, but I'm like, man, if I don't get with the program, like, I'm gonna be past tense. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everything happens for a reason. But the biggest thing with Atlanta music and Atlanta culture, and the music industry as a whole, is never taken for granted. You know what I'm saying? I think there is a little pocket of time there where it seemed like it was so easy because we had a new artist every month, literally. A new artist was popping off every month, getting them some real money, and we had it on lock. Like everything was coming through and from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So, that might be the same thing in sports. You know what I'm saying? Like the assumption was that Pat Mahomes was gonna win this Super Bowl. That's the assumption because they started to make it look easy. You dig what I'm saying? But it really ain't that easy. You gotta just flow with the time, flow with the circumstances. And I can't say it's nothing that I did, we did, the culture did, the people did. We can't blame it on young people. We can't do nothing like things are gonna progress. We woke up one day and there was no longer a cassette tape, it was a CD player. We woke up one day, it was no longer a CD player, it was streaming. We woke up one day and you can literally do everything you need to do on AI or Chat GPT for free.
So,
Embrace it.
Just progression. You know what I'm saying? You gotta follow it.
Yeah.
I love that. Or be
Embrace
past tense.
Or be past tense. And listen, Fat Joe was saying how he prays not to be like in the back of the plane. I pray every morning not to be past tense. Every morning and night. Please don't make me past tense. He used to.
Right.
That's my fear.
Yeah, Coach Prime, when he talked to his players, he called it idle. He said, you're gonna get to the barbershop in 10 years, 15 years, and you're gonna meet a lot of idols. I'd have went pro if I'd have done this. I'd have.
My worst fear in the world. It's my worst fear in the world.
Dang, man. Talk about your come up in the game real quick. How'd you get started? Where you come from? Who'd you link with? See you have a FAMU background, MMG, of course. Rick Ross, Hood Rich Radio. Just tell us about your come up and how'd you get started?
Tuskegee. I went to Tuskegee.
I mean Tuskegee. I'm sorry.
Tuskegee.
Why am I looking at this?
Yeah.
You hold on. You were right there in Tuskegee, right down the road from where I grew up at, and right down the road from Atlanta. And I'm sorry. Go ahead, DJ Scream, man.
He was about to make his own question about him, Scream. That's his thing. He was gonna ask you something and answer himself.
They said I'm like Fat Joe in the chat. God dang.
Well, my story starts. There was a famous rapper by the name of Dukes the School that I met.
P. Dukes that they called him.
P. Dukes. Nah, man. Oh, man. Listen, my parents met. My parents met in the record store, so I was always linked.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's always been there. That question get clouded in me, man, because sometimes I work more than I think, if that makes sense. So I just be working. I know that I saved up to buy some turntables. I know that I was whack as hell. I know I kept working really hard. I know that when I went to college, people started to kind of like identify me as somebody who was talented, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I was kind of one of the people that wouldn't take no for an answer, knew my destination, and knew that I would say certain stuff to my homeboys like, man, I'm gonna be one of the biggest DJs in the country, and they'll be looking at me like, you ain't Kid Capri, man. You ain't what you think? What you got going on, man? You dig what I'm saying? But man, for me, it's always just been hustle, grind, determination, led by prayer, and always trying to do stuff that impacts the culture in a way that's not so temporary, if that makes sense. Like I always look for, the bigger picture. Like even when me and Deuce is talking, I'm always trying to paint a bigger picture. I'm like, well, we can look at it this way, and that's a great way to look at it. But what if we just look at it like this? It might not be realistic to look at it like that, but let's just look at it like that. Like Deuce will hit me and he'll give me his YouTube numbers like, yeah, I think I'm going to do this month. I'm like, why you can't just make $4 billion this month? Just try. Listen, I always was taught, like, if you set your goal to space and you make it to the clouds, boy, you're doing a lot better than before you set them goals. So I just try to set my goals. I still think like the thoughts that I have, I wouldn't say them out loud to certain people because y'all be like, man, get him off my stream. He's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to think big. And as long as you're thinking big, a lot of people see they get it messed up. They just want to like manifest and do affirmations without putting work and putting stuff behind it. You can't just be sitting on the couch like, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be big. I'm finna blow up and just sit on the couch. Like you got to put work with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's been my formula, man. Like I said, a lot of hustling, a lot of praying, a lot of thinking big, and keeping my relationships good too. That's big, especially in our industry. You know what I'm saying? Treating people with respect. You know what I'm saying? Being honorable. You know what I'm saying? Never compromising myself for a buck. You know, things like that.
Man, I'll say this, like, and even the piggyback on Chico's question. Now I kind of saw it in real time, but take us through, like, I guess the 3 biggest moments of your career. If you had to name 3 big moments, that one moment maybe that got you started, another moment that took you to another level, and then the next moment where you're like, damn, I'm kind of here. If you had to name your 3 biggest moments, whether they were big for everybody else to see or big for you, what were your 3 biggest moments of your career?
If we just keep it real industry, the first call was from like Sirius XM to do radio, because local radio didn't embrace me yet, right? I was too street or too rough around the edges. So I actually had a national satellite syndicated radio show before I had a local one. So that was like one of the first calls. I'm on line of the calls. I've had some real dope calls, but I'm on line of the calls. The second call had to be, which is still the funniest call, a dope call, but the funniest call of my life, had to be the call from Rick Ross. So when Rick Ross called and said he wanted to sign me, but the conversation just started. You could hear him smoking in the background. What's up, the screen? I'm like, yeah, who this? This the boss. Bro, I ain't got no boss in my phone, man. I don't know who. You might have the wrong number. Ricky Ross. Oh, okay, it's Rick Ross. Okay, yeah, what's up, man? What's going on, boss? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like 48 hours later, you know what I'm saying, he signed me to a major record deal with Atlantic, you know what I'm saying, like that. That was surreal, but that was all based on hard work and him just seeing the hard work and just respecting, you know, what we had built with Hood Rich. And, man, I'm going to be honest, you know, and there's a lot of different conversations as to what I'm about to say, but, you know, to have Diddy call you and give you a revolt deal is, you know what I mean? Regardless of what people's opinions or what he has going on legally or personally, that is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, at that time, and still to this day, grateful for that, because that call in media was synonymous to Rick Ross's call in music. You know what I'm saying? It stamped us. It made us. It made us not so. It made it a thing where it was like, oh, they've arrived. They're here. You know what I'm saying? And to put us on national TV and give us that platform, we're forever grateful. So those are 3 moments, man. But I mean, sometimes I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm keeping it real, like industry, but sometimes I value just them OG calls. You know what I'm saying? Like people that might not be even so famous, just people in our city. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you know, I'll be riding your mixtapes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like, OGs in our city, not even on industry stuff. So,
man,
that's just a couple of moments.
Shout out to OG Big L.
Let me say this to you, Scream. It ain't a question, it's a comment. I salute you, brother, not only for all the work you've done before hopping on this, but when Dukes asked you that question, you could have in your mind easily replaced Diddy with something else and we wouldn't have known. And I just think, man, we as a people, we got to get out of this bullshit council culture, man. We as black people, we can't afford to throw nobody away. Like I don't care. People need to be held accountable for what they've done. I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about we don't have enough where we can afford to lose anybody. Everybody's redeemable. Everybody can get a second chance. Everybody can contribute even after making mistakes. Even if the mistake is something you think is just incorrigible and never should happen, that's still a human being that has value. And so I salute you, brother, for not backing off Diddy being one of your top 3, because we can't forget what a Sean Combs or Robert Kelly contributed to the culture, no matter what their station in life is right now. Where would we be without their works? And they still have something to offer, even where they sit now.
Yeah, man, and just not to get, you know, over super spiritual, but I'm just not a person that's big on judging as a man of God. Like, I'm not perfect.
Right.
I don't want everybody to think me and Dukes have them conversations all the time. You're like, bro, you got it all together. No, I don't. It looked good.
Yeah, hey, you know what's funny? I must really sound like that because everybody who impersonate me sound the same. I must really sound like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you hit it.
You sound like that video I tagged you in this morning. That's what you sound like to me.
Hey, I just want to take a second, man, to shout out the young OG Cam, man, for that Netflix appearance, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Made it on that Netflix, man. That's big, man. We talk about carrying the legacy. I love it.
Nah, man, appreciate that.
Legacy of disappointment.
Yeah,
ATL.
man. It's tough. Hey, it's tough being a Falcons fan. Hey, before we get out of here, Scream, man, we know. So in the city of Atlanta, we associate you. I guess 2 acts really took you to like OG status, where we from, legendary status. Now we know, you went on tour with Montel Jordan early, but man, that run with Shawty Low and Rocco and Future being right here, like this true story. Shawty Low, we go to the club. Shawty Low, Rocco, Future wouldn't even come out with us. Future stay home and work. He'll stay at the studio. Talk about that time in Atlanta that took Atlanta to a new level, and you were right there in the middle of it.
Man, it's a timeless era where I feel like, honestly, a real, this is exclusive info, a real context to it was that you had Jeezy, Tip, Luda, and then like Drama was part of that. So it didn't seem like there was no room. You dig what I'm saying? Of course, you had like Lil Jon, salute to him too, and some other people, but I'm talking about the biggest rappers per se in that movement. So I remember being in the studio with Rocco, Low. I think Gucci was there too, and it was almost like plotting, like, yeah, man, we gotta go crazy and scream. He with us, you know what I'm saying? Because he's here. He taking our records. He putting them on mixtapes. He playing us on radio. He with us. You know what I'm saying? That's our DJ. So that was just an honor. But I think the best part of that was that it was competitive, but it was still love. I never heard no hate from them brothers. It wasn't like, man, F Jeezy, F Tip, F them, man, F them. It wasn't like that. It was just like, hey, these boys got to see us. You dig what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with Drama's a personal friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? But he might have hit me back then. Bro, I ain't heard from you, man. Like, I'm working. Ain't nothing to hear from. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the biggest part of that era that I take back, man, is that everybody that you name, bro, is people that were no strangers to hard work. They invited to work, and even more important than the work, bro, it wasn't hate. It was competitive nature. It was really competitive, and there was a lot of fire to want to get there, make a name for yourself and feed your family and stay out the streets. That's what they was on too. But it was just one no hate, and that's what I kind of just. It's a little weird about the new movement. It's like there's a lot of kind of like jealousy, hate, kind of like there's not room for like a lot of comparisons. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't there be a number one and a number two?
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? And then why can't number two shift to number one when number one shift to number two? It ain't got to be this person or that person, one king of the city. Somebody gonna be the king of the city or music this summer or this year, but next year they may not be the king, and that's okay. You had your time. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the biggest thing I just try to say. Everybody, keep that energy good. It's okay to compete. Listen, I'm on Joe Rogan neck. That's what we want, right? We do this because we want to top Joe Rogan. But we don't hate him. We ain't hating on him. We ain't down on him. None of that. Like, nobody in our culture. We all show love. We support each other. And we rise together.
Yeah, shit, I'm good, man. I appreciate it. Y'all got any other questions?
Hey, first of all, y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is. We got DJ Scream in the building right now. Just had Alejandro Mata checking in with us. We talked about Coach Prime, how much he meant to the culture. I want to say this right now. Just for young Joe to say, red, black, and white Chevy, now Ryan Dion, and everybody knew exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's being ingrained in the culture right there, dog. I just want to bring that up. Right.
Salute to Prime. Big up to Prime too, man. Like that book, man. That book, I read that book last year, and it was I can't even explain in words how impactful that was to me. So big up to him and his whole family, and we wishing his family continued success.
Much love to your Scream. Appreciate you stopping by. And Big Dog, you look like when my son was 4 years old, he brought that picture home of a giraffe with 2 necks and 6 legs and said, Dad, ain't this a good job? And you just had to say, yeah. Good job, Chico.
That's funny.
Don't Screen, don't even worry about that, what he talking about. Just keep doing your thing, Big Dog. We appreciate you coming on. Tell Big Bank and Baby J that I said what's happening.
All right, respect. Salute to y'all.
Look, the legendary DJ Scream in the building on the morning run.
Indeed. Only on the morning run.
Only on the morning run.
On Cal Neely.
What it do, Big Dog Chico Z?
Once again, shout out to Philip Dukes.
Yes, sir.
Let me see, make sure we got Scream still on there.
Where we at on the likes, Chico? Where we at on the likes?
Where we at on likes, chat? Y'all let us know where we at on likes, man. We like what? We should have about 300 likes right now with that. You know, red, black, and white Chevy. Now Ron Neon.
So that was legendary.
Put them
Mark
lights
right
up
there.
in my rim. Now Ron Neon.
Yeah.
Call it like
He said-
Creon.
He said he take breath. That's the opposite of promise
Opposite.
that you miss.
What? Cars look like Creon.
Yeah, not crayons. I'm gonna make this rhyme. I'm gonna make this rhyme.
I don't know how to dance though. I can show the lead. I don't know how to dance though. Shout out to Young Dro, one of the coldest ever to touch a microphone and put some raps together. You feel me? ATL legend, just like DJ Scream, Big Facts,
Absolutely.
and everybody else. Over 140 likes right now. Shout out to Val C, Nicholas Braxton in the chat,
What the
Andre
chart, what the
Walker.
chart look like? What the engagement chart? What the metrics look like? Call
Okay,
him,
let's go to the chart. Let's give out the top.
and you bet while he pulling up the data, y'all got time to hit that like button. It's free.
This can run you up right now. Let me see. Run them likes up. It's time to run them likes up. We already at 150 right now. We appreciate y'all engaging with that. 1 second so the standings can come up. Duke said run them likes up too. Make sure y'all go subscribe on both of our channels, all
Bam,
three of
bam.
our channels
Bam, bam, bam.
right now. Follow us on Instagram also. Chico, them turkey wings smoking. And the greens in the pot. That's what I'm talking about. Hit me so I can send you my address too. Hit me on Instagram so I can see my address.
Glenn, don't mail that man no cooked greens.
He know what he doing, huh?
But you don't know what you doing. You gonna heat him up in the microwave or something.
I know how to eat greens
with some turpentine.
Yeah, pause. Let's perfect time, man. Chat going crazy right now. See y'all engaging. They're trying to run them numbers up. Number 3 is Louisiana Glenn right now. Number 1 is Miss B.
Oh, now?
Let me see. Who's number 2? I see 1 and 3 popping up. Yeah, it's showing a little bit different right now. Hold up.
Come on, man. Y'all, you had legendary DJ Screen, legendary Alejandro Mata. Y'all can do. You should be at 200 likes by now.
Easy 200 likes. Nowhere else you're gonna be able to find this on the internet. We're approaching 170 right now, so y'all get it up. 303 watching, or 313 watching right now. 314 now. Continue to move up. Y'all make sure y'all go to the website and get y'all merch. Support the channel.
We like Chico now. We don't mind blocking, but y'all really want us happy, throw some balls at him.
Footballs, that is.
I throw some balls at Chico. That's the likes. Throw the likes. He's going to catch 98% of them.
All that is.
There it is. TMR10 for 10% off. You got the Deuces Scoop. You got the Big Dog Chico. You got Uncle Neely. All kind of merch there. Morning Run logo stuff. From hoodies to hockey jerseys to tumblers to coffee mugs. Y'all get it how you live.
Yeah, no excuse. Y'all can go in there and get you a $5 sticker just to support, or you can go all out and get you a t-shirt, whether it's the Morning Run, like Unc said, or one from our individual brands, This is what we're doing, man. We're trying to put it out there for you guys, show y'all what we're doing, and have something tangible that you can purchase and support. And
man, y'all
looks good.
Y'all have a safe and productive weekend out there. The Morning Run will be back on Monday morning, 11 a.m. Mountain, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Got Sunday night, got Unc and Chico live. Y'all checked out as well. But between now and then, man, be safe, have fun, love somebody, let them love you. Smoke one time, but don't smoke too much.
I say put it in the air. Put it in the air. We gonna leave you. Put it in the air. We ain't lying. Put it in the air.
But the worst thing they ever did is gave Chico ChatGPT with artwork. But he ain't relentless.
How? First of all, he said he relentless.
He running.
What's
everything.
wrong? What's wrong? He said, "What's wrong with ChatGPT artwork?" If I was using that,
I love it.
If I was using it,
I'm celebrating. You would
really? What
Chico,
about this?
That picture right there, Juju. You ain't through that.
Now this is ChatGPT for real right here. That was cold blooded. When you
Okay,
told me
like
that Ric Flair story.
Chico ain't playing around with y'all. Y'all better catch up.
What did DJ Scream just give us a lesson on?
What I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm Chico. If you unball your fist and listen, I'm celebrating you.
Celebrate it. My
Chico
brother.
ain't holding back. Y'all better catch up.
Because I'm about to take off with
Y'all
this
in the
content.
asking Cat GPT
Actually,
directions
pay
and
attention-
recipes.
If you pay attention to 50 Cent, who's one of the most followed people on Instagram and social media, 90% of his most recent posts from the last couple months have been AI generated posts. You understand me? So hey,
that was almost like that Red Black Dion comment. You couldn't wait to tell us that. You smiled all the way through it. You couldn't wait. It's like when you went home wanted to tell your mama and your little cousin you ready to don't smile. Mama! Out of breath to tell it. Mama, let me tell you what Bobo just did.
It's real people in the mascots, dog. I'm telling you.
Hey, did your mama Chico your big mama ever? But what I tell you about all that time, tell it.
Yeah, you can't tell. What? Hey, I told you I got hit in the mouth. I was in the back seat of my mama swung that hand around right there in the middle of the seat. Yes, that was a hard lick right there, too. Can't talk too much.
Like grown folk conversation, try to say stuff.
Yeah. I pull up to the window. My mama just said, you got on too much makeup.
I got story time like that, Chico.
Uh-oh, here we go. Let's go. Bring it in.
It's a real quick one, too.
Where's my story time?
With Uncle Chico, the life of crimes. Man, my mama had some company over. Had a great visit. They've been 2 or 3 hours. And me, Neela ain't messed up yet. They walk outside, talking to the driver. We got people getting in the car. And the lady messed up and said, my mama named Ruby. She messed up and said, Ruby, and you got to give me the recipe for that cake you got. That cake was good, girl. And my mama started talking about how she made it. And I said, mama, that's that one we got from Jitney Job. I couldn't even get her fist was in my mouth before I could get the grocery store name out.
Man.
The store with Jitney Jungle. I ain't get Jungle. Right. We got from Jitney.
Bam. So.
And my mama friend tried to play like she ain't here, but she heard,
she heard it. She heard it. Oh,
when they lying about she made that cake, she bought that cake.
Unbelievable. We're gonna get up out of here, guys. Y'all know what to do. You know what? Another one. All roads lead back to Chico.
Let's drive down to Chico Boulevard.
It was similar. I think I told this before though, but somebody was asking me. I had my daughter with me, and somebody random. I don't know what we was doing. I just remember somebody asking me what my name was, and I said Chris, like I normally do if I'm giving a alias. I said Chris, and she said, "Nuh-uh, that's not your name. Your name Chick." Don't get these folks my name.
You get chopped in the throat or the mouth.
Now, if it was a boy, I don't know whether it's sexist or not, but it was a little boy, I probably would have chopped him in the throat. But since it was my daughter, I did like this.
Oh, your number? No. I didn't know. I forgot. I missed the gender part. You did say daughter, but
yeah.
I'm telling y'all, if you really want somebody to shut up and a little boy, hit him right there.
Hit him right there. Are they gonna say?
Yeah, they can't get the rest out.
Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all get the rest out and go to the
website. Anissa said, "Here come the legendary 20-minute show closing."
Reach the people media in the chat. Oh, now, Darius. Oh, now. Appreciate you joining on.
What up, D? I call him D Dollar. D Dollar sign. Y'all make sure y'all sit down, subscribe to Reach the People. Darius Sanders, man, been doing a beautiful job with the podcast segments of his show, sitting down with players for in-depth interviews. Really been growing in that space. Shout out to RTPZ in the Belize.
Much love.
You don't have to chop Darius in the throat. He don't talk too much. He ain't like Chico. He ain't just running his mouth to be lying. You have to chop. You have to stay ready to chop Chico.
All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Darius, man, we appreciate you coming on, dog, and everybody else. Appreciate y'all too. This has been another episode of The Morning Run.
Shout out to Alejandro Mata. Shout out to DJ Scream at the ATL, our guest today. We will catch y'all Monday, 11 a.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Eastern for The Morning Run, because it's morning somewhere. Deuce the Scoop, Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neela. Hey, man, next week we have Reach the People on. Let's get Darius on.
Easky. We up and about his thing. Peace in the Middle East. Shake you be you.